Hey Clashers, Clan War League is starting really soon again, and you can see in just one day, in a couple of hours. And what do we need for that? That's right, we need bases. So in this video, we'll share again a couple of bases for Town Level 9 to level Town Hall 14. That's the plan, and this is obviously done in cooperation with the base building server because I cannot build all of those bases. Instead, we have a few of the best base builders out there from RH Base Building. And if you want to get your own custom-made base, feel free to get to their website and buy your own buy your own base right there. And you can use code iTzu if you want to have nice percent, 10% overall off your buy. But before we're jumping into the bases, one quick reminder: if you buy any of the offers in-game, in Clash of Clans, any of the Hammer Gem offers, feel free to use the credit code. It supports us a ton. And if you want to support me, it's code iTzu. But now, let's finally start. And we're starting things off with Town Hall level 9. So we're going from the lowest to the highest Town Hall level. And I will, in this video, explain, so you should really watch it. I will explain as well what those bases were tested against. And I will explain as well what bases the base builders are recommending for those bases. So you can use the best clan castle. You can see if those bases really defend versus the strategies you're getting attacked with, because that's a quite important point. Overall, all of those bases are made for the Clan War League, but should be used or could be used as well in regular Clan Wars, or for example in trophy pushes if you want to go for that. All of that should be fine. Let's start with the first base. Town Hall 9 is already on your screen. Huge shout out to the base builders, obviously, in the beginning. VRB is the base builder for this beauty. And let me explain what his thought process was, because they were giving me a ton of notes of what they were testing, what they were thinking about building this base. Let's dive into the first explanation, which is lightnings and dragons. It's incredibly strong. It's crazy. Would you call it broken? Maybe, but it's really, really good overall. So what he's doing is he is giving no zap lightning value whatsoever except one air defense. But what he's doing as well, he's covering the flanks of this air defense then with the sweepers. So he's giving someone, okay, value when it comes down to lightnings with like an arch tower and the air defense. But at the same time, what he's doing is he is covering then the entry points of the follow-up with the sweepers. The next important thing on this base is, well, all of the storages are protecting the important defenses. And again, we have the classic outside giant bomb and small bombs to really demolish any witch attacks. The clan cast which he's recommending is a lava hound, because this is really nicely splitting troops up which are attacking air to the troops which are attacking ground. So that's always a really nice move which you should go for. Next base, next town level, and that is Town Hall level 10. Base builder Valley, huge shout out to him for building this base. And again, a couple of thoughts on how he approached this base. The first thing is ground. Well, for ground, there's a couple of things in this base which makes it not that easy to attack. The first thing are the channel, okay? The channel overall around the town hall are really making sure that troops are not going where they're supposed to go. This is really important to make sure that the troops are not as predictable. With those channel, they can go wherever, even if there's a jump placed, and that is not the nicest thing. While if you have closed compartments and you're opening certain compartments with the jump, you always know where your troops go. With those channel, that's not possible. The next thing, with the core town hall, it means that lock launcher, especially with witches, are not as strong and predictable, and you cannot open as many compartments with the lock launcher to give the witches all the access they would need to really demolish bases. The next thing is, again, we have outside giant bombs. I mean, I feel like this is so mandatory in those lower to mid-level town hall ranges, because witches are just so broken on those levels. If you want to defend those, you are really relying on those outside giant bombs to make sure that they're not getting as much value. The next thing is the queen charge into the queen compartment is nicely defended with skeleton traps. So if the queen is charging in there, the skeleton traps should come up and defend the defending queen to make sure that she's getting some more shots off and really dealing a ton of damage. The clan cast which he's recommending is 1 lava hound and 5 archers to make sure that he's splitting everything up and making sure that, well, there's a nice defense and you can, well, have overall good success. Next base, next town hall level, which is town hall level 11. Bone Crusher is the base builder of this one, and the first thing he already said is he has 2 really high concentrated damage zones. What does this mean? Well, he has the Eagle compartment, which is filled up with 2 X-bows, and the Eagle itself, which is a lot of damage. And then you have on the other side as well 2 X-bows, the defending queen and the clan castle. So this means on either side, whatever side you're going to enter, you're going to have a backhand which you would like to avoid. You would like to not get into that backhand, but you have to. So you're getting forced. Go into the Eagle and you have a backhand clan castle. Go into the clan castle and you have a backhand Eagle. So it's like, which of the worst options you're going to go for. The next thing is that the town hall is used as storage inside the base to really protect those Inferno towers. In addition, with the sweepers, it's not going to be an easy way through. Core Black Knights are really making sure that any air spam strategies not having the easiest time overall of their life. In addition as well, we have more storages covering the outside. At this point, I'm not even sure anymore if I should notice or like if I should mention it. But again, we have outside giant bombs. It's just so important to defend those outside circling witches to make sure that your outside buildings are safe. In addition, they're in front of splash damage defense. That might be one thing which is interesting if you want to build your own bases, because splash damage in combination with the bomb towers is really devastating, and the wizard towers as well. Next thing is that, well, the clan castle. We have not talked about the clan castle. The clan castle is again a lava hound. A lava hound is going to be the recommended clan castle for this one, but not archers. Instead, he says, okay, use 1 lava hound and a loon to make sure that you're defending overall really nicely with this base. The link and all of those bases is down below in the description, and you can just really easily get them out there and use them. Next base, next town level, and we have town hall level 12 on our menu. So, next base, which is built by Tutti, and actually, I have no clue how to pronounce that in English, but I hope I somehow pronounced that right. Really appreciate your contribution to this base series, this base video, and we have the first couple of ring bases coming in with really isolated town halls. So the important thing about this one is that those town halls in the core are really isolated, which means there's dead zones. What does dead zones mean? Well, those dead zone means there's no building, so dragons won't path into this town hall, because there is no buildings luring them inside. So you would need to blimp and really rely on your blimp to get the second star and the town hall down. The next thing on this one is, well, the Inferno Tower. The Inferno Tower below the town hall, such a crucial thing, because you can see on the left, on the right, there's walls missing. This is intentional. So any push from the bottom side on ground is going to spread out and most likely won't really easily go towards the town hall, except you're going to invest a lot of troops and spells to really make sure that this push is going to happen. Otherwise, this is a really key part of this base. The next one is Clan Castle again. Clan Castle on this one is recommended super minions and rocket loons, and then you can fill it with whatever. Most likely it should be goblins or archers. This is what I would recommend with filling this Clan Castle up. But that's the town 12 base, so this means we have 2 more town level to remain. Next one is town hall 13. Town hall 13, a base builder is Wolves. Really nice base from him, and he's having some things to share as well. First thing, charges. Top side, it's a single Inferno Tower with the defending clan castle, which are engaged versus the same time. At the bottom side, you have the Eagle defended by 2 ground X-bows and the Tesla farm as well. Not an easy way at all. The next thing, which is most likely one of the most important things for everyone out there, is air spam. Electro dragons, regular dragons, whatever. Well, most of the time, I guess you would not like to come in from this bottom side. The Eagle, yes, is most of the time the first entry point, but at the same time, though, you would go into 2 sweepers. That sucks. So maybe someone's going to invest a ton of lightning spells, but this means already a lot of spells are out of the picture in this one. Otherwise, entry from the top side. You have the tornado trap, okay? At this point, though, it's kind of like a gamble if you're coming in from the top left or top right. So really, if you feel like a lot of people are attacking more from the top right, feel free to just switch them around, okay? Just feel free to switch the tornado trap to the right, but use the black mines as well to make sure that the blimp is getting open at some point. That's overall the setup. Again, we have dead zones around the town hall to make the pathing into the town hall as risky as possible, so you are forcing a lot of 1-stars. In Clan War League, you have only 1 attack. And if you already get a 1-star in one of those ring bases on defense, this is crucial to really make sure that you're having great success overall. The next thing is the heroes. The defending queen and the defending royal champion are placed awesome. What does this mean and why are they placed so well? So overall, they're placed that if anything is getting towards the town hall, they will attack that troop and lure them away from the town hall, which is really, really important. So overall, a really nice setup to really bait some opponents into a tricky setup overall. Clan Castle. The recommended clan castle for this one is 1 hound, 2 headhunters, and then 3 archers. This is the recommended clan castle from wolves. And this leaves us with 1 more base, 1 more town level, and that is town level 14 from this amazing base builder, ESK. It's another rank base. I mean, no big surprise. Come on, guys. I mean, I'm always saying other two-star bases. I love them. Okay, I think they're just incredible, and especially for those one-hit formats where like Legend, where you don't have a clean-up attack, obviously, or Clan Warrior, it's just really, really good. On this one, you have the classic Black Mines behind air defenses, which means if someone's trying to blimp there, he's going to fall short. It's not going to work over there. The next thing, then, we have all of the traps in the core, which is just a classic Town of 14 setup at the moment, with having a lot of traps as well surrounding that, with like rat mines or skeleton traps whatsoever. We have the eagle somewhat near the center on this one, which is, I feel like, most of the time better than having it quite exposed on the rank basis, because it means in the second layer, there's most of the time no damage. With the eagle being more centered, it is just better overall for the defender side. But let's talk about the clan castle as well. The clan castle, which is recommended by him, is 1 hound, 1 archer, and then 1 hound, 1 headhunter, and 9 archers. That's what I wanted to say. So this is the recommended clan castle overall. And well, if you like those bases, feel free to copy them down below. Huge shout out to RH Base being to doing this every single month with me, giving you some awesome bases. If you want to have the best bases every single month, make sure to follow this channel. You will always stay up to date. And if you want to get your own bases, no problem either. Go on the RH Base Building website and get your own bases there. And you can use code iTzu if you want to have a 10% off your order. That's it for this video. I hope those bases are going to defend amazing. Let me know how they're going to defend down below. And well, I will see you guys back tomorrow with the next one. Until then, see ya and bye-bye.